Oh yeah, baby. We're back with another video today, and we are just dropping right back into Hogwarts Legacy, taking you guys along for the ride. And once again, that's all I need to say. That's all I'm gonna say. And I see you guys in there. Welcome back, everyone, to Hogwarts Legacy, baby. In the beginning, we did the creation and all this and that, but now we're getting down to the sword ceremony.
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony? Phineas, Nigellus, Black. Prepare yourself.
Terrible
to meet
headmaster.
The headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough. Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
That's so cool. Coming in as a fifth year. All these
Professor
younger
Weasley.
students.
We've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
I can't wait to start classes.
Hold on. Can we turn that guy off? I think we gotta wait.
I can't wait to explore.
I'm looking
Can't wait to
forward to
explore that.
exploring Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle and grounds.
Indeed. Much can be gleaned by having an adventurous spirit. But your professors have a great deal to teach you as well. I wonder... I detect something in you. A certain sense of... what is it?
Daring.
Daring, curiosity, loyalty, and ambition.
Loyalty, ambition.
I think we're gonna go with curiosity. Maybe daring. We're gonna go with curiosity.
A desire to learn? I do enjoy a good puzzle, and I believe I have a ready mind.
You're clever indeed. You have the ability to reflect clearly on that which puzzles others. And you've a ready mind, quick to learn. Perhaps you belong in Ravenclaw.
Ravenclaw,
The
huh?
sorting hat will take your choice into account when sorting you into your house. Ravenclaw. Ravenclaw house, known for intelligence, creativity, and wit. Square button. Accept house. Circle button. Choose a different house.
So I did do the test on the Wizarding World website, and obviously I was a Gryffindor. I've done it twice now. I'm not gonna go with Ravenclaw.
Ravenclaw Slytherin.
Slytherin.
house, known for cunning,
Slytherin would be kind of
ambition,
cool.
and a hunger for power. Cross button. Hufflepuff.
Hufflepuff.
Hufflepuff house, known for patience, loyalty, and hard work. Cross button. Select. Circle button. Back.
Definitely between Gryffindor and Slytherin. We're gonna go with
Right, the
Gryffindor. Why
sorting
not?
hat will take your choice into account when sorting you into your house. Gryffindor.
I need to turn that
Gryffindor
guy
house,
off.
known for daring, bravery, and chivalry.
Better be Gryffindor!
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled.
Big boo. Big boo.
Enough!
Gotta have
it's
Quidditch,
not
come
as though
on, man.
I've banned flying altogether, but
Maybe in the next one.
don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
I guess it would have kind of been cool to be Slytherin to learn Avada
Quite
Kedavra,
an
but you might be able to
entry.
do that still.
It's lovely to meet you. I'm...
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way. It's most uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. This should be quite an adventure.
I'm looking forward to it.
I remember the first time I entered the Gryffindor common room after being sorted.
You were a Gryffindor.
I am a Gryffindor. Never could remember the password when I was a girl, however.
Password?
Password?
The password is Grata Domum.
Grata Domum.
You may enter.
Fat lady, that's what they...
Well done. Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
Cool little tunnel leading to the common room.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
Or, yeah. Alright, hold on, let me,
Settings. Save slap deck mute all. Off. Turn all sound on or off. Invert camera y-axis mute all.
I need to turn
off.
this guy off.
On. In control in mute all. On. Display mono or mute all off. Mono audio mute all on. Off. Display sub mono audio
So how do
off. On. Audio mono off. Audio
So how do I
configuration.
turn off this guy?
Audio display audio gameplay options. Triangle button. Reset to default. In motion sent camera game accessibility options.
There it is.
Menu.
Gosh, that is just make you go crazy right there. Jeez. Can look around at everything first. Touch anything, grab anything.
Revelio.
No.
Now, which way is the common room?
Maybe we'll do another playthrough and we'll be Slytherin next time if we can't learn about a Kadabra while being Gryffindor.
Must be different, starting Hogwarts in your 5th year.
Oh, talking about me? Gotta have that gossip.
That new 5th year. They're lucky they didn't end up as dragon food, like that poor man from the ministry. Can't imagine starting new school this late.
A little room and
Alright. Introduce yourself to Cressida, Gareth, and Nellie.
That girl thinks she can.
We'll save her for last. It's pretty cool. She's up there.
still not working. Ugh. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. It's not a complicated spell. I should be able to do it non-verbally. Why is this not working? Ugh. Oh, hello there. Welcome to Gryffindor. I'm Cressida.
Pleasure to meet you, Cressida.
Splendidly theatrical arrival to the sorting
Cressida.
ceremony last evening. Made it in by the skin of your teeth. Is it true that you're Professor Fig's protege?
Studied with him, not at all.
I'm not sure I'd say that, but I did study with him a little before we arrived.
Blast! I was hoping he might have given you some advice on non-verbal casting.
Is that what you were trying to do just there?
Oh, yes. Having a spot of trouble. I've mastered the charm using its incantation, but this is proving a bit trickier.
I'm sure you'll get it. Perhaps you just need a bit more practice. Your casting needs work. Bit more practice.
A little more practice ought to do it.
I practiced all summer. I can cast spells more
Go around
complicated
talking
than
like
this
a
one
dick to
without
everybody.
speaking. What's so difficult about this one? I'm just going to keep at it.
How hard is it to cast non-verbal spells? Can most students cast non-verbally?
Is it really that difficult to cast non?
Might as well keep talking with
Oh,
a new
yes.
kid on the block.
And if you don't get it just right, the results can be, shall we say, awkward. Once, I tried to cast Depulso non-verbally on a goblet in the Great Hall and ended up launching Professor Sharp's Yorkshire pudding into his face. He was not happy.
Okay, so you can ask both of
Most
them.
students know how to cast non-verbally.
Not at all. Hogwarts doesn't teach non-verbal casting until the 6th year, and even then, many struggle with it. I'm simply trying to get ahead of the game.
Nice.
Well, good luck with it.
Wish you luck.
It was nice to meet you, Cressida.
You as well. Enjoy your first day.
Alright, who do we got next?
That
Gareth? Gareth?
This time, Nelly. Professor
It'll be the next butterbeer.
Oh, another Weasley.
Sure you don't want to try it?
Of course, right?
Brewed it myself. Hello, you're the new 5th year. Pleased to meet you. I'm Gareth Weasley.
Gareth.
Heard about your travels here. Can't believe it. Glad you and Fig are all right. Is it true that someone from the Ministry was with you in the carriage?
Oh, yes. A friend of Professor Fig's.
Oh, didn't mean to pry. Nasty business, dragons. Again, very glad you're here.
Thank you, Gareth. So am I. Are you related to Professor Weasley?
I am. She's my aunt.
You must be able to get away with anything.
The opposite, actually. Aunt Matilda tends to treat me as if I'm a first year. Keeps too close an eye on me. It's all a bit suffocating, to be honest. Still, she means well, and she's an incredibly powerful witch. She'll have your back.
Do you have a knack for potions too? What's that in your mug?
Seems you enjoy brewing. Might I assume that you've a talent for potions of all sorts?
Well, as I see it, there's little difference, fundamentally, between brewing a modification to butterbeer and a Wiggenweld potion. Though, I'm not certain Professor Sharp would make the connection. He doesn't appreciate my, creativity as much as you might think.
Are you having butterbeer for breakfast?
Oh no. I've been perfecting a recipe I came up with over the summer. I'm almost there, based on some reactions that may need a bit more work.
Well, it was nice meeting you, Gareth, and thank you for the insights on your aunt.
Pleasure to meet you as well. Good luck today.
Okay, now how do we get up there to her?
This time, Nelly. First day. Nelly'll do anything for a thrill.
Nelly will do anything for attention.
I should probably introduce myself to the following students. Okay, so how do I get up there?
Nelly'll do anything for a thrill.
I was kind of hoping we was gonna go up there.
Highly strung. It's perfectly safe. Well, hello. Don't mind me. I find it helpful to change my point of view now and again. Put things in perspective. Once I made it to the top of Gryffindor Tower, from the outside, without a broom.
Goodness.
I'm Nelly, by the way. Nelly Ogspire. I've heard rumors about what happened to you on your way to Hogwarts. Is it true? About the dragon?
Word gets around quick out here, huh? It's true. It was terrifying. There was nothing I couldn't handle. Well, it's kind of terrifying. I mean, we were in
I was
there.
almost killed. Professor Fig and I were lucky to escape with our lives.
How awful for you. And of course, that poor man from the Ministry. But still, you got to see a dragon. Anyway, you've certainly brought some much-needed excitement to Gryffindor. And Hogwarts, for that matter.
What are people saying about my travels here? Not afraid of heights. Have you ever...
I'd imagine
Seems
most
a little bit
students have never
outgoing.
seen a dragon. Have you?
Goodness, no. And I've never heard of one attacking a carriage like that. Not enough meat in a carriage, I'd think.
Okay.
I take it you're not afraid of heights.
It's something I've always done, since I was little. My mother once found me on the roof when I was 5. Still has no idea how I got there. But with all the strange hallways and rooms in the castle, and everything lurking in and outside the grounds, you don't need to scale a tower to see something incredible here.
What exactly are the rumors about my journey to Hogwarts?
That you escaped a dragon attack? Isn't that enough? Most of us arrive via train or boat, not having just escaped the jaws of a dragon. Of course it's got people talking. Word travels fast at Hogwarts.
There it is.
I'm sure I'll be seeing you around, either in our common room or when you scale your next tower.
You never know. Bye for now.
New Gryffindor.
There she goes, right back
Professor
up top.
Weasley's waiting for you outside the common room.
Alright. Go meet Professor Weasley.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. here you are.
What is
Nice.
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
That lady in the background just
Thank you,
chilling.
Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
It's cool they got the people flying
This
around
way.
still, like they do in the movie.
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
Professor Weasley gave me something called a
I
Wizard's Field
certainly
Guide.
would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. Do keep up.
God, it would be so cool to be here.
The guide appears to have some information for you about that painting of poor Barufio. Simply cast Revelio on it, and we'll see.
Revelio.
Portrait of Baruffi. What is that? Barufio? This portrait depicts the wizard Barufio, famed for his brain elixir. Yeah. And as an example of what happens when incantations are improperly spoken, he once said S instead of F and found himself on the floor with a buffalo on his chest. Unlock the Field Guide Challenge. Your process towards completing challenges appear here. Field Guide Challenges are the only way to acquire experience points or XP. Wizarding level XP earned from challenges increases your level and power. Field Guide tracks your current challenge progress. Select the challenge menu to continue. Collecting your first guide page unlocked. A new challenge category, new challenges you unlock throughout your adventure will appear here. Select field guide pages to continue. Each challenge has tiers, special rewards unlocked to each tier you complete, from appearances to critical upgrades. And we got a lot of, when I first fired the game up, it gave us a lot of upgrades already. I wonder if we can check those out. Rewards must be claimed from the challenges menu. Come back often to collect rewards you have unlocked. Nice.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Hello, kitty cat.
No time to waste.
Revelio.
Your classes to attend.
Oh. Wiggenweld potion. Nice. Need that for health.
Ah, good timing. Perfect
What's
opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker.
Flue flame.
Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
What am I looking for? South wing. In this view, you can see the flue flames available in that region. Green flue flames represents flames you have discovered, including your own house common room. Gray flue flames reveal the location of undiscovered flames. Right side of the map is where you'll find academic points of interest, including the astronomy tower, library, and greenhouses. Select the library annex region. Professor Weasley has unlocked the Central Hall Flue Flames for you. Use right stick to rotate the map and fast travel to the Central Hall Flue Flames with square. It's pretty slick. This map looks huge.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive, our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Hogsmeade. Might as well be. Ask all the questions we can, huh?
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells.
It's kind of a dumb question.
All terribly useful.
Self-explanatory.
I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard and a talented teacher.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
Yeah, so it doesn't seem like we're going to be able to learn Avada Kedavra with... Avada Kedavra with being a Gryffindor, but that's okay.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine,
we get to choose a new wand.
Many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Get a little butterbeer, get a little drunk.
Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins, and I shouldn't say more.
I was about to say, should I be telling her that?
Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil. Professor Fig, your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Back to Fig.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about...
Maybe I should have kept that a little
exploring
hush-hush.
She caught me off guard. I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Open the quest log. You can track available quests from the map. Let's see what we got. This icon represents main quest. Complete main quest will further the story, unlock new features, and grant XP. So there's 35 collection chests, 150 field guide pages. What is it? Demiguise statues? 10 of those, and astronomy tables is one. Okay. Some quests are locked by spell and or level requirements. In these cases, you will need to be the required level in or have the required spell to activate the quest. New spells can be earned by completing professor's assignments or as quest rewards. Track a quest with X. Defense against the dark arts or charms class. Levioso. Accio. Let's learn against the dark arts first. How about it?
The map
Might as well, since we can't learn it anyway.
Find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Alright. Going to class. We gotta go up top or are we going outside? Nice. First step outside. Gosh. I mean, this is just... speechless. Well, damn. I mean, this one's... Nah, no. Start from the top and work our way down. Shit my way.
Is that all you've got?
I heard Sebastian is pretty cool in this game for Slytherin.
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned.
Are we gonna go against
Starting
Sebastian?
with something small.
Steady your wand with L. Oh yeah, we've already done this. Nice.
Levioso.
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with a basic cast.
Basic cast.
See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent, as Master Pruitt. So, good. Now, well
Nice.
done.
So you gotta hold R2
Very
to
good.
switch.
But the best way to practice
Each
is by
spell.
dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel. Using
It's like Malfoy.
Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Wonder if we can stupefy. We can stupefy, right?
This should be easy.
Levioso.
Good form.
I know.
Protego. Not be your first duel.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
Nice.
Levioso.
I do
Oh.
enjoy a lively duel. I'm always students for this event.
Kind of parry, stupefy. Nice.
Your opponent assigns to attack or defend yourself.
Nice.
Not bad for a beginner.
Go ahead and brush that off the
You
shoulder
get as
real
good as you
quick.
get.
Light work.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Gryffindor.
Thank you, Professor.
That's what
Eckert.
we do
Glad I
around
had
here.
The opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right.
Nice.
That's enough spectacle for one day.
Speak with Sebastian.
Class is dismissed.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice. It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student
I wonder
to be
if
so
we can-
deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
Possibly embark down the trail of learning Avada Kedavra with him. And again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel. Should we? Because we did fight those soldiers. Should we say it was our first one? They also didn't have magic, but
In fact, it
keep
was.
it a little hush hush.
Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be quiet if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Huh.
Exclusive and unsanctioned.
Maybe
Help
this
me.
is it.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then.
There it is.
Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library. You just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested.
Oh yeah, we definitely have to be able to learn it. What was this? Nice, level 2. What's she doing?
Always thought Levioso was for first years. Not anymore.
Sweet. Oh, is there a chest?
Revelio.
Where's that chest at? This place is so big. Goodness.
I'm truly sorry. I didn't.
So this is to learn.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Learn some charms. Accio.
Here. Behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to year 5 of charms. Now, this will
Seems
be
like
a
a clown.
crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? Hmm? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Accio. So that's to take stuff.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
I can't wait to ride one of those brooms. I can't believe they left Quidditch out.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right?
I've seen a video of this. It's like that one game with the. It's got the sand on the board, and you gotta get in a specific spot to get more points. I can't remember what it's called. Oh boy.
Very simply,
Summoning Charm,
Accio
Accio pulls a target closer to caster. Hold it to and press the sign button to cast Accio. Pull the target closer.
Think of this like
Release
Godstones,
R2 to
if you will.
cease
But
casting.
instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward you. The trick is to pull the sphere as far as possible.
Okay.
That's it.
So you kind of gotta hold it a little longer, huh? Yeah, hold it a little longer to.
Excellent control there. Splendid.
Nice.
Very good. Points to Gryffindor. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up.
She's going down.
You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. Alright. She's kind of in my line of sight.
That's it.
Here we go.
Maybe we can try to hit one of hers off. Try to. Hold it down a little longer. Wow.
Let us see this.
It's kind of annoying.
That is how it's done.
Maybe we can knock this off and catch a win here. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Oh, she's nice. Defense wins championships out here.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it.
Gotta time it right, and you can't have
This
it
round settles it
on
all.
the end of the 20 or the beginning of the 20 and on the beginning of the 30. Alright.
There we go.
Kind of time it right. I kind of want to knock her ball off a little bit. Hold that thing down all the way. Alright.
Excellent control there.
We'll get it. We'll get it.
Here we go.
Unless she knocks my ball off. Alright. Kind of leave that one there. Go now. Woo! Oh, that's gonna be too far.
Let us see this.
Come on. Maybe we can. You think maybe we could hit it like right on the corner of this piece and knock her 50 ball off, but somehow leave mine? That'd be a tough task.
Start going easy on you now.
Let's try that. Kind of line it up right. Ah, that's all right. She got us this time.
Brilliant.
Should have held it down for a little longer. Maybe I would have gotten it.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
It's kind of cool. Kind of substitute for Quidditch.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride.
Oh, get
Didn't want
out
to
of
go too
here.
easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
Hold my own
I've
out
been
here.
holding my own.
I appreciate your confidence. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
I guess we'll ask about it.
Is Wagadu much
She
bigger
beat
than
us.
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Is Wagadu a castle, like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
So what do they do over there then? They don't have a wand.
You can cast spells without a wand.
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without.
I wonder if we'll be
wand.
able to learn that
I must
over
admit,
here.
however, that
Or
I
she
am
can
growing
teach us.
quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can use Accio.
A word, if you would.
If you're so inclined.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
I don't know why they're making a big deal about this, because I did beat her the first game.
Though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Nice. Charms class complete. We still got to meet those two guys at the tower.
You're the student, aren't you?
Oh, you want to talk? Samantha Dale.
Hello, you wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
I don't want to be all. I mean, I could have been a little cocky.
Beginner's
But
luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
nice. Got a new quest here. Side quests are not available. Nice. Professor Weasley wants to see me in her classroom, which is off the Transfiguration Courtyard. Okay. Oh, we can track that. Okay. then you can go in here and Great Hall. Over here you can get the Blue Flames. Nice. Go ahead and talk to Professor Weasley. Going a little fast here. So we've got Accio, Levioso, and Lumos, and Revelio so far. This place is just amazing. They did a great job with all the details and artwork and statues and all the little pieces moving and the picture frames. Oh, Blue Flame.
Pardon me.
Revelio. Protego.
Oh, never mind. I don't even know what I'm doing there. Weasley after class.
What about the room?
Looks like a little Dobby.
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Deke.
Oh, excuse me.
Did you guys see that? That was the cat that we was petting.
Ah.
In the
There
beginning,
you
he's
are.
up on the portrait. Look, there he is, right there in the back.
I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near... what was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Yeah, we should have just kept that hush-hush. Just say, nope. Play dumb.
Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
More work.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the...
Nice. We can choose a wand.
You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
I'm ready to go. What can you tell me about the potion shop?
Can you tell me more about the potions shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asked that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker. I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
Nice.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spend time with them.
So maybe if we choose Sebastian, I think that'll get our connection a little closer and a little bit closer to Avada Kedavra. So I'm going to go Sebastian.
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Sallow is a capable young wizard, and he knows the area. He'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Sweet. So I think that's a good stopping point. And then next episode, we are going to talk to Professor Ronan and then go to Hogsmeade and get us a new wand. So that'll be pretty cool. But yeah, that's it for this video. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.